Good afternoon and welcome to a home vlog.
It's been so long since we've harmonized. I'm not sure if we harmonized right then, but
I think we did.
It's been so long since we've had a home vlog.
Yeah, we're up here in this room because we're going to record a podcast. And then I have no idea what else we're doing for the day. Probably watch Mad Men because we've been doing a lot of that recently.
Oh yeah, so we watched, what was it, the 2000s with Tom Hanks?
Yeah.
And Tom Hanks said that Mad Men was the best show ever made. And that was kind of like a big claim, I think. Because they talked about like Breaking Bad and The Sopranos and Entourage and like Friends. And they talked about a lot of different TV shows.
Right.
So I asked you to watch Mad Men like maybe like a year ago. And you were like, meh. And then Tom Hanks was like, it's the best show ever. And he's like, we have to watch Mad Men.
Well, yeah, Tom Hanks, man.
Okay. But you do like it, right?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
It's good. There are people that I don't like on it, and there are people that I do like.
Well, I think that's any show.
Yeah. But like, I feel like it's exacerbated, or like extended, what is it called? Like, accentuated.
Oh, okay.
On this show.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh, I kind of think everybody is bad on that show.
Yeah.
Which is
weird.
I
think so, too.
But you still like some of them, even though they're bad people.
Right.
So.
Very strange.
Mad Men.
Yeah, let's record a podcast.
Yeah, we haven't done a podcast in a couple of weeks. So, because we were out of town and then we had our pregnancy announcement. There's just a lot going on.
Yeah.
So, sorry for the break again. We're going to try not to do that, but...
And this one's going to be interesting because we're going to talk about cryptids and we really don't know anything about them. I think it'll be interesting to see like our different thoughts on something that we just don't know anything about.
I don't know if it's a good idea to do a podcast on something you don't know anything about. So I was kind of like, maybe we shouldn't do it on this.
Yeah, we'll see. We might crash and burn on this podcast.
Well, we might just change the topic at some point in the podcast. Who knows? Who knows?
We'll see what happens.
Well, yeah, we'll see. It's kind of like what we do. We just sort of wing everything.
Let's do it. We just finished recording the podcast and now it is pouring outside.
Yeah, it's like super rainy. It started raining during the podcast. Also, my ears are so hot.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, from the podcast.
Yeah, because you have the like over-ear headphones.
Yeah.
Whereas mine are the in-ear ones, so my ears don't get hot, but my ears get uncomfortable.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
But I think it was a pretty good podcast.
Yeah.
Like, I had fun.
I had fun too.
Yeah, hopefully you guys will like it when it comes out. Now what do we do?
I don't know, we have to find out something for lunch.
Yeah, okay. So, I wanted to do like a little bit of an update in this video because some of you guys were asking if we were going to do an update and I figured we would do it during like the home vlogs. So if you haven't seen our pregnancy announcement, we'll link that down below for you guys to check out. But we are pregnant.
Yeah.
So, and I'm kind of at the point where what am I, like 11 weeks in?
I'd have to look at the calendar.
I think I start my 11th week today.
I think you start your 12th week today.
Is that what it is?
I don't know. Somewhere around
I keep getting it mixed
there,
up, yeah, because we originally got the math wrong. We thought the first week was week 1, but the first week is week 0.
Yeah.
And so now I can't keep it straight. So I'm either 11 or 12 weeks in.
You might be at 11 because I think we have a 12-week appointment.
Okay. Yeah, so I have an appointment next week to I don't know, I think it's just like a regular appointment.
I think so.
Yeah. So but I'm at the point where I can eat. I'm eating fine, but there are things that I'm craving. And like recently, I was really craving like beans and rice.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why. I just wanted, we went to Chipotle and I got a burrito. And I stopped eating the meat at Chipotle a while ago, probably like 6 or 7 months ago, because I found that it just made me so sick.
Yeah.
You know how people talk about how Chipotle is so good, but you are going to be sad that you ate it later?
Right.
For me, it was the meat.
Right.
So ever since...
Well, but you don't ever eat the chicken, which that's whatever I get is the chicken, and it doesn't make me sick.
But you also could literally eat anything. You have like an iron stomach.
That's not true.
No, that's totally true.
There are times where I get sick.
I don't know. But I found that not having the meat, I don't get sick eating Chipotle.
Right.
And so when we went, I just wanted like a burrito full of rice and beans. That's like all I wanted. And that's what I got, and it was very delicious.
Yeah.
Before that, I was craving Asian food.
Right.
Like maybe like the first like 6 to 9 weeks. I just wanted like dumplings. I don't know, but that's like I craved those dumplings. That's all I wanted. Huh. And then also I've been craving garlic pickles, which I love. I loved those before, but I've been like craving those.
Yeah.
So I don't know what I'm craving today.
So now we just have to figure out something for lunch.
I know.
Let's go figure it out. And what did we decide on for lunch? A frozen pizza. Only the healthiest of options.
Well, it's the only option.
Right? Am I the only one that really likes a burnt cheese pizza? I know this isn't exactly burnt. It is a little bit burnt, but
You burnt it?
no, it's totally not burnt. I love the flavor of this type of, I don't know what you call that, like well-doneness of cheese. Delicious. If anybody's interested in what it's like being pregnant, here's what it is.
How do you know?
I mean, from like a teamwork standing,
Okay.
99% of your time is spent looking things up, like, is sneezing okay for the baby?
I just had like a really, I don't know, like a violent sneeze, and I got scared because I felt like I hurt myself or my belly, or
Yeah.
I don't know. You know how you sneeze and you do one of these?
Yeah.
I was like, oh no. But apparently your baby is totally protected in your uterus. Also, I did want to bring up, I didn't say this earlier, but we got a lot of comments about what we ate in our last Universal video, and
Yeah.
I'll link that down below if you guys haven't seen it, where we let the person in front of us pick what we ate. Also, we didn't make that challenge up. We tagged the creator in the comments, or sorry, in the description, who came up with that. Her
Yeah.
name is Yami, but her whole thing was she just told the cashier, like, hey, can I just have whatever the person in front of me had? So a lot of people said, well, why didn't you just ask the person in front of you to pick your meal for you? That's not the challenge. The
Right.
challenge is to actually order what they ordered. Also, I don't think I would want to bug somebody on their vacation.
Right.
And like they wouldn't want to be in the video.
Right.
It's just kind of weird to like disrupt somebody's time for your YouTube video.
Right.
As far as like a guest at the theme park.
Right.
So I thought the idea of asking the cashier, that was a good idea. Like she had a good challenge. So that's why we did a theme park version of it. But some of you guys were saying that I don't understand why you can't have lunch meat. I ate lunch meat during my pregnancies and everything was fine. And I guess everything changes so frequently.
Right.
So like you could have, I don't even know when this rule happened.
So the idea is that there is a chance of listeria in lunch meat, although they do spray something on lunch meat now to prevent listeria.
But somebody said that that's not even it, that it's the slicer. The deli slicer might not be clean.
Okay, and that makes sense. And that's what they were saying in all the articles that I've read, is that you're better off getting pre-packaged, like from the plant, like deli meat.
But
that stuff
even-
is sliced and then sprayed.
Right,
But
but
the
even
stuff
then,
in the deli counter.
I don't even like the idea of it being sprayed with a chemical.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's so much stuff that I eat that has been sprayed with a chemical that I didn't even know about.
Right.
But-
And when they say sprayed with a chemical, that could be alcohol. You know, like something that is still not alcoholic alcohol, but like alcohol is a chemical.
Right.
But you know, like something that kills the bacteria but is
Yeah.
is still a natural substance.
So I think I'm just going to skip out on the lunch meats just to be safe. I mean, I know it's maybe silly to some people, but I would just rather be safe. And then some people were saying you didn't eat the lunch meat, but you did eat fish and
Right.
shellfish. And actually, our doctor said that fish is a great source of the omega. What is it?
DHA.
I thought it was the omega-3s.
Yeah,
It's like the fatty acid.
Yeah.
And so obviously you have to eat it in moderation. So I wouldn't eat fish every day.
Well, so the whole thing that you're trying to protect yourself from is the mercury content of fish.
Right.
And the high mercury content fish are predatory fish like tuna, mahi-mahi, the big fish, stuff like that.
Right.
The stuff that you've been eating is like cod,
Yeah.
the smaller, salmon, stuff like that. Stuff that's not a large predatory fish.
So I'm not going to eat it all the time. I might eat it like maybe once every 2 weeks.
Mhm.
It's nothing like an everyday thing, and I definitely won't be eating raw fish, which makes me sad because I do love sushi. And then somebody left a comment that said that I was drinking alcohol because I had butterbeer in that video. But butterbeer is just soda and butterscotch cream. There is no, I know they call it butterbeer, but I just didn't want to alarm anybody and make them think I had beer. It's not real beer. It's like root beer isn't real beer. You know what I mean?
Butterbeer is non-caffeinated too.
Right, yeah, because our doctor did say that we could have, you have to follow these rules.
1 cup of coffee per day. No, it was 1 cup of coffee and 2 soda, or 2 sodas. And
I honestly love Coca-Cola. Like, it's something that I crave. Before I was pregnant, I would just sometimes really want a Coke. And I can't remember when, it was after we had the appointment because she said I could have a Coke, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll have one. It made me so sick. Yeah. So I have not had a Coke since, and I'm not gonna have one until after I'm pregnant because it literally made me feel so terrible. And then I had a coffee the other night, but it was a decaf coffee. So obviously that doesn't have caffeine, but that even kind of made me sick. Right. So I've just been not having caffeine, and I've been okay. Yeah. I thought it would give me crazy headaches, but it didn't. Right. So. Well,
you're getting more blood flow to your brain now.
Is that what caffeine does?
No, I think that'll help with headaches, because the whole reason that you get headaches is because your blood vessels are restricted. Oh. So the fact that your body is naturally expanding your blood vessels and pushing more blood through, it probably helps with headaches not come as often.
Oh, okay.
But then again, the hormones will give you give you headaches.
Yeah. So I've only gotten headaches, I don't know, maybe like 3 or 4 days out of the week. Yeah. So it hasn't been too bad, but people were asking like how my morning sickness was. And it's just, I haven't been barfy. I know I talked about this in the announcement video. I've just been feeling just kind of sick all day. Yeah. Not like
uncomfortable.
Well, no, like I could throw up, or like I could be sick to my stomach. Right. But I haven't. Right. I don't know how to explain it.
Then we also found out that the baby is the size of a Brussels sprout right now. So like the size of a poker chip, like
a quarter?
Or a little bit bigger than a quarter.
Like a silver dollar.
Like a 50-cent piece.
Okay. Yeah, so it's just a little guy. Oh, that was the other thing. Some people were saying that they were wondering if we knew the gender. We don't. We don't know. We're too,
too early on.
Well, I guess you can have somebody said you could have a blood test to find out. Yeah. And I don't think we're just going to wait until, I think it's 16 weeks. Yeah. So at 16 weeks, we're going to find out the gender. And we'll let you guys know when we know. I don't know if we're going to do like some big gender reveal. Yeah. I don't even know what I would do, honestly.
Well, we're going to have an alligator bite a watermelon open.
Is that, oh no, yeah, that was, we're not going to do that. No. I don't know what we'll do, but we'll let you guys know what if the baby is a boy or a girl. Because I do want to know. Some people were asking if we wanted to be surprised. And I have to say, that sounds so... Like, that would give me so much anxiety.
Right. How do you even plan for that?
I have no idea. I know that people do it, but I don't think I could do it. Right. So I'm gonna definitely find out. We're gonna find out if it's a boy or a girl. Yeah. And people might be wondering if we want either a boy or we want a girl. And to be honest, we haven't really thought about it. Like, I think just we want a happy and healthy baby. Oh yeah. So we didn't even think this could happen. So I'm definitely not gonna be like, I really want a boy or I really want a girl. I just really want a happy and healthy baby. So
yeah. And today's Mother's Day.
Oh yeah,
happy
and you guys.
Mother's Day.
Thank you. I mean, I'm not quite yet a mother, but next year. But you guys have been sending me Instagram messages today telling me Happy Mother's Day. So thank you. That was really sweet. And I don't know, I just really appreciate it. You guys have been so awesome. So thank you.
Speaking of Bandit, I know we weren't talking about Bandit, but there he is.
Baby Beans.
He has been doing this like strange thing where he used to love to sleep on the couch, and now he doesn't like being up on the couch anymore. So he likes laying down here now.
I don't know what it is.
It's just like Bandit is a strange individual because he likes to pick new spots to sleep in all the time. So this is his new spot. That's another question that I had for you guys. I've been thinking of signing up and getting a subscription to Consumer Reports. It's like $35 a year. And just to like have the information, like when we go to buy a stroller or a car seat or any of those things, like what the best rated one is. Do you guys have a subscription to Consumer Reports, and do you suggest we get it? And or do you have a subscription to some other agency like Consumer Reports that tells you like, hey, this is the best, safest stroller out there. This is the safest car seat, that sort of thing. Does anybody have a dog that sometimes just sits down and starts crying at you? And then you ask him, what do you want? And he's like, nothing. And you're like, okay.
He's like, I just want to bite you.
Thanks, I guess. So what we think it is we think that he wants ice. He has been getting ice as a treat, and now he believes that ice is his God-given right. And so he demands it every day. Right, Bandit?
You want some ice? Is that what it is?
Well, there it is. That's how you know he wants ice, because he stares at the ice maker. Oh my. Oh no. Did you get it? For dinner we made these chicken burrito bowls. I think they turned out pretty nice. Yours looks a lot better than mine does.
I don't know. I think it's going to taste really good.
I think they look very similar to the picture.
I don't know. This looks like beef. It looks more brown.
Yeah.
Because ground chicken, it was with ground chicken, it never like, it kind of always looks white like that. Like it never browns up, so I don't know.
Holy macaroni, that meal was delicious. We also found out what Bandit wanted. He was hungry, but he didn't want the food that was in his bowl. What I did is I emptied the food from his bowl and then put new food in, and that made him happy and he finally ate. So now he's good to go. So there you have it. That was our home vlog. What did you guys think about these pregnancy updates kind of like sprinkled in throughout the home vlog? I think it's a good way to kind of like let you guys in on what's going on. Also, Bandit, he's adorable. We love him. So there you have it. Another successful home vlog. So with that being said, we are off. We'll see you guys tomorrow. And now it's time to pay the price.